right, everybody, it's Anthony Morrison back here with our Success Connection on a wonderful Thursday night. If you're excited about it, just say yes. And I see a lot of you asking about the new background. Yes, actually, I told you last week I was going to attempt to fix this video and audio problem that I was having. And so I'm actually in my office. So this is my office at my office building. I have probably used this office, I don't know, maybe twice. It's really nice, but I've never actually used it. But we have fiber internet at the office. I can't get it at home, but I have fiber here, and I thought, well, since we have so many people getting on the Success Connection, it's either GoToWebinar or it's my internet connection at home that's bogging everything down. And so I just said, hey, I'll try it up at the office. So yeah, you're actually in my real office instead of my home office. It's kind of strange for me because I don't work from the office. We just made me an office, so I felt like I actually have like a job or something. But I've never used this. You're actually seeing, I don't know that I've ever even shown anybody. This desk that you see right here, it's red, but this is actually the floor from the skating center. So back when I was young, 20 years ago, roller skating was real big. And I used to have all my birthday parties at the roller skating rink. And so when we built this office building, they shut down and we bought the floor. And we built our desks out of the floor. So this is actually the floor that I used to roller skate on when I was, I don't know, probably 14, 13 years old. So really cool, always kind of fun and exciting. So listen, we got a ton of people still piling on. As I figured, we're going to max out tonight again. So congratulations to all of you that made it. Hopefully you did not miss out last week. If you did, my apologies. We are maxed out at 1,000 places here. So I'm super excited to have all of you here, and I'm glad that you made it in. You all listened to my emails, and you got on early. So that's really good, because within the next, I don't know, I would say probably 5 minutes, we'll be full again, and nobody else will be able to get on. So whatever you do, don't close GoToWebinar because you may not make it back on. So listen, if this is your first time with us on the Success Connection, I want to welcome you. As you can see, it's really laid back. I hope I do a great job of teaching, but it's always a really laid back experience. You get to kind of see inside of my world, this time my office, most of the time my home office, my little dog Chloe. I'm trying to get my fiance to make an appearance. It's tough. She's camera shy, I guess. But it's always a good experience. So if this is your first time to the Success Connection, I want to welcome you. We all want to welcome you. I truly believe you'll have a phenomenal time here, and you'll learn an awful lot on this journey with us. And of course, if you've been here a million times over, congratulations, and thank you so much for attending again tonight. I know that we have. Well, there's a couple of things I want to first talk to you about. Okay. And then we'll jump right into the training. And here's the deal. I know there's a Republican debate tonight. I know that Thursdays are just cursed. There's something going on every Thursday, right? The Success Connection is currently fighting, fighting to be like primetime television, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, here's what I'd like to do. I want to just give you guys a little bit of housekeeping. Number one, I have a gift for you next Thursday night. If you attend next Thursday night, you're going to get this special gift. Now, this gift is not something I'm going to give to just one person. I'm going to give it to all of you. And it's something that all of you really, really want. You've all probably at some point in time asked me for this. And I have spent about $4,000 in the last few days building and developing this for you. So you will have it. You will have it next week. Okay. So again, some of you might think you already know what it is. You might, but I've gone a little over what you probably think I would do. So there's going to be a great gift for you next Thursday night. Make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you attend. Mark your calendar, whatever you got to do. Be here next Thursday night for this gift. Now, we're kind of going through our email domination series, okay? We've kind of gone through workshop number 1, workshop number 2. Now we're on to workshop number 3. Of course, if you stay until the end, you'll be able to get a cash prize from me. We'll give away $100 tonight. Hopefully, we can do this whole thing with me still on the camera. So far, so good. So we'll be able to give you guys. We'll be giving away a $100 cash prize when you comment on my Facebook page, but we'll save that for later. So right now, what I want to do is I want to kind of slide down here, okay? And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about week 3. So email domination 3's agenda. All right, everybody. So this is the start of email domination week 3. So this is workshop number 3 for email domination. Now I've got some really good stuff for you. I see a lot of you asking if you can get access to the previous week's sessions. Be here next week, okay? Next week on session number 4, and I'm going to show you how you can get access to everything, okay? So don't worry about it. But for this week, right now, on session number 3, workshop number 3, what I want to focus on with you is writing emails, okay? So writing emails, setting up your autoresponder, and one key question that I have gotten 100 times over, which is how do I deliver my free report? In fact, let me just look at the chat, okay? Let me look at the chat, and that's when you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the chat. How many of you need help figuring out how to actually deliver the free report that you're giving away? Just say yes in the chat box if you feel that this is something you need to know how to do. We figured this out with all the questions. I see a lot of yeses. Okay, we figured a lot. Okay, all right. I see tons of yeses. Okay, so again, with email marketing, if this is your first time here, we'll just kind of breeze through the process, okay? We call it the profit cycle formula, okay? So what happens is we want to get traffic, okay, traffic to our pages. That's how we build our email list. We have to get traffic. We have to get that traffic to our landing page. And on our landing page, we are able to opt people into our email list. So, of course, that comes down here, right? Landing pages. All right, so there's all these different landing pages that you can use. Now, you've got lead pages, ClickFunnels, blogs, websites, InstaBuilder, Smart Member, all of these things, and then you've got mobile opt-in. So mobile opt-in kind of sits off here on its own. It works with everything, but it's mobile optimized. But either way, all of these opt-in pages typically promise somebody something free in return for them opting into your email list. All right, so that's where you get this whole free giveaways. We're going to talk a little bit more about that tonight. Then you've got the autoresponder. This is where you capture your email addresses. This is where they're stored. This is where they sit. This is where you send emails from, okay? A lot of you use a lot of different autoresponders, GetResponse, GVO, Aweber, MailChimp, SendLane. There's a lot of different ones. I just listed a few here, okay? Now, once you've got people on your email list, you want to send email messages. You want to send email messages that get high open rates, because the higher the open rate, the more opportunity to get clicks. The more opportunity to get clicks, the more opportunity to get conversions and make money, okay? Then we want to talk about profit points. Are you an affiliate marketer? Are you doing Shopify? Are you doing Amazon? Are you selling your own product? We've talked about this last workshop and workshop number 2, all right? So then we look at optimization points, which is how do we write emails that actually generate the most clicks, that generate the most revenue, okay? And so that's really the profit cycle formula, kind of going backwards, right? So what we're doing, and by the way, I will be presenting you this entire outline next basically on workshop number 4. So once we finish things up, this part of our segment, we'll still keep doing our trainings, but once we've figured out or finished up the email domination segment, what we'll do is we'll give you a copy of this entire workshop series, so you'll get all 4 of our workshop videos, so you can literally go back through all of these, boom, 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 and learn them, right? And refresh your memory. Plus, you're going to get access to this right here, to this document. I'm going to PDF it for you, clean it up a little bit, and make it just a complete outline. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes if you're excited about that. Awesome. I'm back now. I'm back. Last week I was off camera. I couldn't say yes. I had to tell you not to leave comments. I felt weird. I just felt like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. This week I got comments going. We're already breezing past thousands of comments, it looks like. So awesome. I got a little bit more energy now. I love it. Okay. Awesome. Well, listen, I want to dive right in to this week's agenda, okay? And I want to make sure that I also, I don't spend a lot of time on these trainings with doing mindset and talking about mindset. Occasionally I do, sometimes I don't. But I do want to talk to you about something right now that I feel like is very, very important, okay? And we can just kind of, we can put this right here. So let's call it the pre-training. We'll kind of do something like that, all right? So pre-training, all right? Now, what do I mean by pre-training? Let's just try to, we're about to see if we can do some crazy stuff here. There we go. Got it a little bigger for you. All right, so pre-training. Here's the thing. What holds us back from success? All right, I'd like for you all to answer. What's the number one thing that holds you back from success? Okay, you can all put your own thing in. Okay, I see a lot of people. All right, I see a lot of people saying fear. Let's see, what else do I see? Self-doubt, which is somewhat like fear. Confusion. All right. Fear, 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 tons of fear. Okay, I see a lot of people saying not taking action. I want to say something. If you're here at this training, if you're spending your time with me right now, you've taken action, right? This is awesome stuff. You're here, right? You're already a step above, a cut above. Do you know how many people are invited to this training? I mean, it's only my students, but do you know how many I have around the world? It's incredible, right? We can only hold 1,000 on this training. So you're one of the first 1,000 people to log on and take advantage of this training. So if you are worried about this, you just need to forget worrying about that, because you are an action taker. That's why you're here, right? So don't worry about not taking action. But all of these other, okay, I see a lot of people. I see people saying negativity. All right, I won't go through tons of them because I don't want to spend the whole training talking about this, but you know that I love to teach mindset stuff because I do feel like it's super, super important. So before we ever start a training, I like to give you just a little refresher of where your mind should be at, okay? One thing that people are always scared of what they don't know, right? So for instance, I'll give you myself, for example. My fiance loves yoga, right? And we opened a yoga studio in February of last year, and it is now February of this year. And I still haven't gone to a yoga class. Now, I'm fairly scared that if I go into the yoga class, I'm probably going to look like an idiot because I'm really not good at yoga. I would probably venture to say that pretty much anybody in the world would be better at yoga than me because I'm very good at sitting right here in a chair and working. But when you start getting me to move around, self-doubt, fear, right? Okay, all these negative thoughts hit my mind. And it's hard for me sometimes to understand how you can feel all these things because I see so many people, they say, look, I have fear, I have self-doubt, I have confusion, I have negativity in my life, I'm scared I'm not taking enough action. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. But you're here and we're together and you've got me and I'm teaching you and I'm going to keep teaching you. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you have fear right now, we'll break through it. It doesn't matter if you doubt yourself right now, I'll get you past that. It doesn't matter if you're confused, that's okay. It happens. When we start, we're confused. It's where we end, okay, that really matters in life, okay, especially in business. It's where we end up. It's not where we begin. Everyone begins with a little fear and a little self-doubt. That's just normal. That's called being human, right? If you never doubt yourself and you never have any fear, man, you're living in a bubble, right? Because 99.9% of us live around people and in a world full of negativity. That negativity is what gives us that fear and gives us that self-doubt, right? And oftentimes, the fear and the self-doubt is so heavy in our mind that it creates the confusion. Our brains can't process what we're learning because we're too busy thinking about what we're scared of, right? And what we fear and what we doubt we can do, right? So my advice to all of you is let's get on the bandwagon of eliminating fear, eliminating self-doubt, eliminating negative thoughts. Anytime a thought comes in your mind and you think to yourself, oh, I just don't get it, this stuff is just too hard for me, and you want to throw your hands up, remember that I spend all of my time sitting here teaching for what? Why do you think I'm here teaching? What is the point? I mean, I would love to be at home having dinner every week at 8 o'clock. That would be a good thing. So why am I here? It's to help you eliminate fear, eliminate self-doubt, eliminate negativity, eliminate confusion, break through all of those barriers and have success. That's why I'm here. That's why I do this. I love it, right? And so it's very important for you to not have this negativity and all this self-doubt cloud your mind. So I want you to all make a commitment. I can see that how many people are here. First of all, we have 1,000 people in here, so congratulations. We have maxed out GoToWebinar. I want you to all type the number 1 in the chat box, okay? If you agree right now to never say anything else negative about your experience, like about yourself and about your experience as a marketer, as an email marketer, building your business. No more negative, no more of this, okay? No more fear, no more self-doubt, no more I can't do this, no more it doesn't work, none of that crap, okay? Because first of all, it does work and you can do it, right? All right, I see tons of ones. Only positivity from here on out. No more nonsense, okay? So now that I see everybody's committing to that, right? And if you end up watching this as a replay, commit to it on your own. Write the number 1 down on a piece of paper, right? Commit to not allowing negative people to just kill your ability to have success. And give yourself credit. I saw so many people in here say, here's the deal. I saw so many of you say, guess what? I don't understand. I'm not taking enough action. I feel like I'm held back because I don't take action. You've also got to reward yourself. You've got to, when you do something good, when you've done more today than yesterday, when you've stuck with something for a period of time when most people give up and quit, you've got to reward yourself. And it doesn't mean you've got to go buy yourself a fancy car, buy yourself a new house, all this stuff. What it means is you've got to just kind of give yourself a pat on the back and say, I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm a cut above. I am taking action. You got to recognize when you have success. And they're little mini successes, right? We talked about this in the last training where you can't just go and eat a hamburger this big all at one time. Your eyes will deceive your brain will make you feel sick and you stop. But if you take that hamburger, you chop it up into a million little pieces, you hide it over here, and you take little bites each time, and you don't even see how much hamburger you're eating, you can eat a whole hamburger and never know it, right? So you've got to be able to reward yourself and recognize when you have these little mini successes, be it just getting on the trainings every single week, be it taking good notes, all of these things, okay? These are the things that you've got to reward yourself for. And as you start to reward yourself, you start to build confidence. As you build confidence, you start to break through barriers, break through fear barriers, and you have massive success, okay? So we won't spend any more time on that, but I want to get that out there because I want to help you guys really actually do what you're learning, okay? All right, so this week, what we are focusing on, I see lots of people saying thank you, and you're right, and awesome. Thank all of you for hanging in there with me and doing this, because we're going to do it. We're going to make 2016 successful for you. Doesn't matter what I have to do, if I have to do live events, if I have to do more of these workshops, if I have to do extra workshops, whatever. We're going to figure out how to help you get through all the confusion, eliminate the negativity, and have success. With that said, for this training, okay, email domination, workshop number 3, we are going to talk about writing our emails. Here's what we're going to talk about, okay? We're going to talk about how do we do it, all right? What's the best, okay, what is the best format, right? How do we generate more clicks from our emails, okay? So we're going to talk about, basically, let's just kind of put that down there. All right, so the week 3 agenda. We're going to talk about writing our emails, all right? How do we do it? What's the best way to do it? What's the most productive way, right? How do we make the most money from our emails? All right, setting up our autoresponders. How? And again, what's the best settings? These are things that are most people will never show you. All right, delivering our free report. How do we do it? I'm going to show you a quick and free way, okay, to deliver your free report. I actually was trying to think about this because this is a simple thing for me. Like I said, sometimes when you've been doing this for a long time, you forget the simple things, sometimes confuse people. So I've now got you a simple way and a free way to deliver your free reports, which is cool. All right, so writing our emails, setting up our autoresponders, and delivering our free reports. How do we do all this? What are the best settings? And what is it that you can do to make sure you have more success? So here's what I'm going to do. We're actually going to go into my account. That's what happens, okay? That's what happens when you get on my trainings. I'm going to take you right inside of my account and show you exactly what I do. So you can't beat this, because here's the thing. I can't make up a training from stuff that I did months ago, right? So I'm going to show you how to construct an email, all right? So how many of you would like to first see just simply the thought process and how to construct an email that you're going to send out to your email list? Just say yes if that seems like something you would like to do. All right, well, let's do it together. Watch this. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click on, now let's be upfront. A lot of you are using different autoresponders. You do this the same way on any autoresponder, whether it's GetResponse, SendLane, GVO, it doesn't matter. You simply, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go and I'm actually going to create a newsletter. Okay, so I'm going to go to basically send a broadcast email to my whole list. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's do that together. All right, so I'm going to go to click on Create Newsletter. All right, and then I am going to use this. You don't have to worry about any of this stuff because I'm just getting to the point where I write my email. All right, so here's the email editor. Your software where you send your emails from may look totally different. That's okay. What we want to talk about is what goes in these emails. How do we make these emails work? Okay, so we want to take good notes on this. I'm going to bring back up. Let me just see real quick if I can bring this back. Okay, writing our emails. Let's just look at the types of emails, and I actually went through here because I wanted to make sure that I don't forget any. I made some good notes. All right, here are the types of emails that you might write. All right, one would be a blind email, meaning, let's see, let's just put it over here. One would be a blind email. One would be like kind of a scarcity email. One is a benefits email, and one is a proof email. All right, these are the types of emails that you can send. Write that down. Again, don't worry, you will get a replay of this, okay? So you'll be able to go back through here and write this down. But blind, scarcity, and benefits. These are, when you sit down to write an email to your list, doesn't matter what niche it's in, you can kind of think, am I going to send a scarcity email, a benefits email, a proof email, or a blind email? Now, you have no clue what that means right now, but I'm about to show you, okay? So let's just go for the first email, all right? What we'll do is we'll go here. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Oh, come on. There we go. Beautiful. Now you can probably all see this big. All right, so let's first look at how would we construct an email that is going to produce proof, okay, meaning proof. Proof is, let's take, for instance, this is my Destin, Florida business, okay? So in Destin, Florida, what I do is I rent condos. So I might want to prove to people that my condos are great. I might want to tell people about the benefits of my condos. I might want to have a scarcity email that says my condos are almost booked up, or I might want to have a blind email that doesn't really tell them what what this email is about until they open it, okay? So what you are able to do is you are able to use these examples and this methodology off anything that you're promoting. So watch this. Let's do a proof email, okay? Mind you, this is for my business, okay? This is to rent a condo. I might say something like this. I might do something like, read now, okay? Destin, Florida guest review. Amazing. Now, let's talk about this subject line real fast, okay? Let's talk about this subject line. Here's the thing. I always use these little brackets right here. It kind of sets your email apart. All right, it sets your email apart from other people. So if your inbox is just full of emails, but you see this one that's got this little bracket that says read now, it tends to be something that I think, let's see, can I make the emails a little bigger? I can try. Let me see if I can make this any bigger. If I get any bigger, I can't see the screen. All right. Can everybody see that now? Just say yes if that's good. If I get any bigger, I can't see it. All right, good. Okay, so I always put in here like read now, and then I'll put some kind of adjective like amazing or wonderful or great or whatever, okay? All right, this would be a proof email, okay? Why is this a proof email? Because I'm telling people in the subject line, look, I'm telling them that they're about to see a guest review that was an amazing review, okay? So I'm telling them that they are going to get proof, okay, when they open this email. How many of you understand that that's proof? Just say yes if you understand that that's proof. Okay, that is a proof-based email. So if you are promoting dog training, you might put something in there that says, 10-pound lab learns to sit in 3 seconds, proof, something, I don't know. You can pick anything. What you're doing is you're telling people, when you open this email, here's what I'm going to prove to you, okay? Everybody seems to get that. All right, everybody gets it. All right, now, we're talking about subject lines first. Okay, let's just delete that. Now, let's go with a benefits email, okay? Let's go with a benefits email. In the subject line, we want to tell people what the benefits are. What the benefits are. So for instance, for me, again, I'm renting condos, so I might say, let's see, I might say corner view, right? So corner view, discounted rate, must see. Okay, so let's think about this. What is it that I'm doing? I'm telling them the benefits that they get for opening this email. They're going to get a corner view. They're going to get a discounted rate. They're going to get a coupon code. They're going to get a free this or a free that. Does everybody understand that that is a benefits-based email? Just say yes if you understand that, no if you don't. Okay, you can use their name if you've got the first name code, whatever, that's fine. But the whole idea is you want to tell somebody, here are the benefits you get by opening my email. Here are the benefits, okay? The other one was, here's what I'm going to prove to you. Here's what I'm going to prove that you get. Now, mind you, I'm putting my subject lines in the wrong place, right there. Okay, so I'm proving to you what you're going to get. And here, I'm giving you all the benefits right up front in the subject line, okay? Everybody seems to understand that. All right, now, scarcity. Scarcity is a really good email, right? This tends to work really, really well. Might be something like, let's see, 24 hours left, right? And then it might say discounted rate on amazing condo. And you might do something like hurry, right? Again, here's the thing. You are basically giving them scarcity. There's only 24 hours left. There's only 4 left. There's only 7 left. Last time, words like last time, 24 hours left, 3 days left, 12 pieces left, those kinds of things are giving people the knowledge, like when they see the subject line, they realize that basically, okay, I better hurry up, right? These types of emails are to make somebody hurry up and do what you want them to do, which is open the email, right? They don't want to sit it there and leave it there for 4 or 5 days or something and come back to it because you're telling them 24 hours and that's it, right? How many of you see these types of emails from me? You'll see, yeah, exactly, right? So you see that I'm teaching you what I'm doing. This is years of experience with this, by the way. I'm showing you, these are the types of, watch my emails when you get them. You're going to see a mixture, okay, of all types of emails, right? Of all types of emails. Now, blind email. A blind email could be something like this. Let me show you the difference in basically a scarcity email and a blind email. Watch this. Look at that. What did I just do there? Okay, I eliminated the fact, that this was for a condo. It's a blind email, meaning the person sees it, but they don't necessarily know there's a discounted rate for 24 hours, but they don't know for what, right? So I'm combining scarcity and a blind email. I'm giving them, I see a lot of you saying this is better than the Republican debates. Thank you. So what this is doing is, this is kind of getting people who are curious. They want to know, well, what is the discounted rate for? And what is there only 24 hours left for? And this gets high open rates, okay? This will get massive amounts of people to open your emails because, again, you're not having like, there's no qualifier. It's blind. They don't know what it is, but it's this exciting subject line that gets them to say, I'm opening that email, okay? All right, how many of you understand, blind scarcity benefits proof for subject lines? Just say yes if we're all on the same page for that. Okay? I see tons of people saying yes. Very good, very, very good. Awesome, lots of people on the same page. Good deal, we'll keep rocking. All right, now, let's talk about writing our email. This is gonna, you guys are gonna love this. This is training that I normally charge a lot of money for. So listen, let me give you a kind of a preface to this. You may not be at the point where you necessarily need as much training as I'm giving you right now on how to write an email. However, how many of you are glad you're going to get this training so that when you need it, it's right here? Just say yes. You see, even if you're not at the point where you're writing emails right now, it's okay, right? We're still building lists, we're using all these things, but I want to give this stuff to you so that you've got it to go back to and say, okay, now I'm ready to write emails, and now I know how to do it because I got that training from me on how it's done. Okay? Very, very important. Okay, good, good, good. I see lots of people saying that they're happy about this. All right, so here's what I do. Well, let's pull it up on here. All right, this is types of emails. Now, then we get into our email copy. Okay, we can have short, we can have long. All right, we have short or long. Very important. Write that down because once I get through this, I'm going to tie it all together for you and show you how to kind of mix and match it. Okay. All right. So we have email copy, short or long. All right. Okay. And we'll go in here. Types of emails. Underline that. All right. Short or long. All right. So let's go in and let's do an example of a long email. All right. Typically, no matter what subject line you have, you'll be able to write a similar style in the email. So watch this. I might do something like this. Hey, I want to make sure you know that we have only 24 hours left for the discounted rate on our condo. Then I'll do something like go here now to book and save money. All right, so watch, I'm going to come back and tell you exactly why I wrote this. Here are some of the benefits to booking this condo. Corner views. Well, we put amazing corner views. 3 full bedrooms and bathrooms. huge TVs right on the ocean. The condo is also very kid-friendly. Bring the entire family. Okay, so I want to show you something here. Here's the thing. This email is not even that long. It's just blown up on the computers, but I'm kind of getting through the email. I want to show you why we do this. No matter what subject line type you use, proof, benefits, or scarcity, you can combine all of that into your email copy. So let's take a look. Here's the scarcity. There's only 24 hours left for your discounted rate on our condo. Okay? Here is what I like to call the benefits. Here are the benefits, right? And then we can say this is, very kid-friendly, bring the entire family. And then we can say something like, in fact, here's what, one of our awesome guests had to say, right? And then you put like testimonial here, and then you put book now and save money, and then name. Okay, so look at what we did. All right, we put in the benefits right here. There are our benefits. We put in our urgency right here, and then we put in our proof right here. Does everybody see that? Just say yes if you see that. If you see that we basically covered all three of those points, okay? Now here's the thing. All you've got to do is remember, every email you write in long form, meaning a long email, you can put all three of those aspects in it. So remember that. You want to put a little bit of scarcity, you want to put some benefits in there, and you want to put proof in there. So let's take, for example, if you're promoting an affiliate offer. First of all, you can say final chance or final time. In other words, this is the last time you're going to send them an email about this particular product, right? There's your scarcity. You can put the benefits of that product on there by simply looking at the product's website and seeing what the benefits are. So you can list them. Then you want to bring in like basically your proof, right? Well, most all of these websites, most everything that you promote is going to have some kind of proof aspect to it. It doesn't always have to be testimonials. It could be a photo, it could be an image, it could be a number, it could be anything, right? All you've got to do is get in the habit of looking at the website for the offer that you're promoting. If it's an affiliate offer, if it's your Shopify store and you've got lots of different products on it, no matter what it is, you just look at it, look for those benefits, look for this, for the ability to show some proof, and then look for a way to add some scarcity to it, and your emails will explode with click-throughs. And here's why. Okay, here's why. Here's the thing. Human nature and psychology is that we respond to different types of triggers, and these are the triggers that we respond to, by the way. So we might respond to someone telling us to hurry up, right? For instance, if somebody says, hurry up, we got to go, you might respond without even knowing where you're supposed to go. You respond because somebody said to hurry up, and you respond to the fact that you got to get in a hurry, like there's very limited time, right? In other words, urgency. But then some other people might not respond to that. You might have to say, hurry up, we've got to go to the mall so that we can get X, Y, and Z. Now all of a sudden, you've said you've got to hurry up, but you've also given the benefits of why you have to hurry up, right? And then some people might say, that doesn't work for me. But if I say, hurry up, we've got to go to the mall to get X, Y, and Z, and then I say, look, yesterday my friend got this, and it was freaking awesome. He loves it. He's thrilled about it, so we need to go. Now I might respond because I heard social proof. I heard proof that somebody else did something. Does everybody follow? It just makes sense if you follow. Just say yes if you follow me, okay? Not trying to go over your head, trying to give you good information, because when you watch the replay of this, and for those of you watching the replay, you can start, stop, refresh, all these things. The good thing about this is that this will serve as great training for you as you start to write these emails, because now you know that people are responding to your emails and you're hitting all three of the triggers. Now, what about your links? I really don't ever put more than 2 links in an email. So if I were to link my email, like in other words, this would be like putting a link in here to, yoursite.com, basically wherever you're sending people, right? Certainly wouldn't be yoursite.com, but I highlight and link these things. Now, here's one of the tricks that I use, okay? So you'll want to write this down, because these are some of the tricks that I use to get people to click. A lot of times people don't realize that we respond to commands, and we respond to, obviously, to things that are going to help, that we see a benefit in. So look at this. I command them to do something. I say, go here now. That's a command, okay? That's not a request. It's not a please. It's a command. Go here now. Then down here, I say, book now. I'm telling you, do this now. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it next week. Do it right now. Then I tell you why you should do it. Look, and save money. Save money. So it's a command and then the why. It's the command and then why should you follow the command. That's what I put in my links for every email. Now I know that a lot of people say they put videos in emails and all this stuff. How many of you have ever seen me send a video or an email with all that stuff in it? I always send emails that look just like this, okay? And they have links that are telling you what to do and what benefit you get from doing it, right? This is how you construct a long email. This would be a long email that gives a lot of good information, okay? How many of you are clear on this? Just say yes if you're clear on this, and if you feel like obviously watching the replay of this, you're going to get even clearer, okay? Very good. So I see lots and lots of people saying good. All right, now, let's check out a short email, okay? Because we got long and we got short, okay? Some people are impulsive when they're online. If you let them read a very, very long email, something like super, super long, they don't click. Even though you're hitting all the points, the scarcity, you're hitting the benefits, you're hitting the proof, but they just won't click. They won't take action because it's too much. It's information overload. It's this long book of an email and people just won't respond, right? So sometimes you have to hit people with a short email, okay? You've got to hit them with something that just says, boom, boom, do this, right? All right, so typically I will pair the short email with the blind subject line. So blind subject line, short email, okay? Because if I tell somebody in my subject line there's proof, and if I tell somebody in my subject line there's benefits, and I tell all this stuff, kind of hard to do that in a short email. But scarcity and blind emails go very well with the short email copy, okay? Everybody good with that? Everybody write that down? Blind subject lines and scarcity subject lines very well with short emails, just writing short emails, okay? All right, so let's look at this. How about this? This would be a short email, okay? There are only 24 hours left for you to save big money on your destined condo or your destined vacation. Book this condo now and save money. Enjoy. Now check this out. When I do short emails, okay, so when I do a short email, I don't do a whole lot of links. I normally just do one link, and that's it. You can see it right here. There's 24 hours left for you to save big money on your vacation. Book this now and save money. And I just put the link right there because here's the thing. They were intrigued enough to open the email. So now if I just put the link right in their face and I don't give them a bunch of other, mumbo jumbo or anything, they're likely just click it and go, right? How many of you understand this? Just say yes if you understand this. Perfecto. Awesome. So everybody's on board. Everybody's making sense. Okay. The short emails typically only have one link because you don't want it to be long. You want it to just be one sentence and one link and you're done. Now, you don't want to send short emails every day. because then people will get zero value, right? So you mix and you match. You send a long email today, short email tomorrow, maybe 2 long emails the next couple of days, then a short email. Does that make sense to everybody? Good deal. I see lots of people saying yes. Very good. And yeah, all to the same email list. Typically, all right, so let's get back to some notes. Let's see. Let's get back to some notes. So we've got email copy, short and long. All right. Then we put how often. All right. So people always want to know, how often should I send emails? Right? That tends to be a question that I get all the time. So let's just look. I would say every single day. There's never a day that goes by that I don't send an email. I personally think it's crazy to not send an email. Okay? That's my personal opinion. Now, that might not be your opinion, but it's mine. I think you should send an email every single day. Okay? And so, but we mix up long and short emails. Okay? Meaning we don't send an email every single day that's just short saying click here, click here, click here. Okay? We give some good benefits. We give some good stuff. In other words, we make lots and lots and lots of kind of mixtures in our emails, okay? Everybody, is that good? Some of you say I send too many emails. I know. But guess what? I send lots of emails, and you're here watching this training, so it's doing something, right? That's just the way that it is. At the end of the day, you can't make any money, and you can't get results if you're not sending emails. I'll tell you a quick story. My brother, Adrian, continues to learn about email marketing. He sent emails last week to his Shopify store, okay? So basically to the email list he built, mobile opt-in and everything for Shopify. He sent these emails. He finally did it right. And he made, I think he said $16,000. $16,000, okay? Is how much he made sending the emails to the customers and the subscribers for his Shopify store. $16,000. You know, beforehand, he only was making about $3,000 a week sending emails because he would send one email, one single email, and that was it. Last week, I convinced him to send 3. When he sent 3 emails, he made $16,000. Now, I want you to think about something, okay? He sends 1 email, he makes $3,000. I think I've even shown screenshots of that before. Okay, that's been going on forever. So you would think if you sent 3 emails, you would only make $9,000. So how in the world do you make $16,000? Here's the thing. The more you send, within reason, right? You don't send 10 emails a day. But the more you send, the more the customer, when they get the email, they're used to getting your emails. They trust your emails more because they say, oh, it's not just some random one-off email that I every once in a while get. Like they start to see that you're sending emails every day. They're seeing different types of emails from you. Like I said, some people respond to proofs, some respond to benefits, some respond to scarcity. So if you only send 1 email a week, right, and let's say it's a proof email, you're only going to get people to respond that respond to proof. But what about all those people that respond to benefits and all the ones that respond to scarcity and the ones that respond to the short emails? What about them? You just don't get a response from them that week, right? That's why it's very important to send your emails every day. And you can send them and add value to them. You don't always have to just hammer to promote a product. You can literally send emails that provide value to people in your niche, right? How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. Okay? It's providing value and it's building that rapport with people, right? It's building rapport. Let me just give you an example, okay? Now I know for a fact, okay, that I know that I should not be talking about politics on my trainings. So let's all forget about the nature of what I'm about to tell you, and let me just give you a lesson, a real life lesson, okay, in marketing. There's no way in the world that Donald Trump is where Donald Trump is today if Donald Trump is not on your mind every single day. Now, you may hate Donald Trump, you may love Donald Trump, that doesn't matter, okay? That's irrelevant. What I'm doing is I'm showing you with this example that Donald Trump is where he's at right now because he's everywhere. Like every day you're hearing something from Donald Trump. Now, I don't know, 6 months ago, 4 months ago, you might have heard something from Donald Trump that you hate, that it didn't resonate with you because you don't care about that particular thing, right? But since he's every day you hear from him, 3 months later you might hear something that really resonates with you. You might say, oh my God, I agree with that. And all of a sudden now you're paying more attention to Donald Trump because you heard one thing that you agreed with, right? Or one thing that resonated with you, okay? And then 2 months later, somebody else might hear something that resonates with them. You see, the whole thing is that if you're on somebody's mind every day, if you just touch them just a little bit every day, okay, you have this great chance when you've got this big world that you're marketing to, you're not going to reach everybody with one message. Again, not with just proof or just benefits or just scarcity or just, blind. What it is by reaching and tapping into people every single day, you're hitting people with different messages, right? At different times, different days. And you start to resonate with people because more and more people open your emails and they see something that they like and that resonates with them. And now they start looking for your emails, right? Now they trust your emails. Now they're a fan of your emails. Now all of a sudden they're buying things from your emails, right? And there's really no better, I guess, there's no better example of that happening in the United States. I know we've got a lot of people watching this from around the world that aren't inundated with the news every day like we are here in the United States, but every day you wake up, you hear something about Donald Trump. And so eventually you might hear something that you like because it's just constant, right? You want your emails to be the same way. You want your emails to constantly be on people's minds so that if they hear something or they see something that they like, they can take action on it and they become a fan of yours, right? Does everybody understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. Okay? Very, very good. By the way, I would like to let you all know we have been on here, I believe, an hour. I'm scared to click anything. And we have literally not lost anybody. We are still at 1,000 people right here, right now. So that's pretty cool to have that many people on here. Now, what about this? When do I send my emails? Meaning, like, what time of day do I send my emails? All right, let's just make this so that later on when I give you this file, you can easily see it. All right, this is my personal opinion. I send my emails at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I send my emails. But testing is key. Here's what I mean by that. I have tested my email list. Like, I have tested when I send my emails at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 5 o'clock in the afternoon or 9 o'clock at night to see what gets me the best results. I have found that at 9 to 10 during the week, and guess what? On weekends, I send at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. Now, why do I do that? Because during the week, everybody gets up to go to work. So everybody's up early. So I hit the inbox pretty early. On the weekends, people kind of lay around and they don't wake up at 9 a.m. Not everybody wakes up at 9 a.m. reading their emails, right? So I send a little later in the afternoon. I try to be like the one in the afternoon that hits, right? But here's the thing. You can test these theories on your email list. So when you build your email list, I would send an email at 9 a.m. and then the next day I would send one at 10 a.m. and the next day I would send one at maybe 11 a.m. and the next day I'd send one at 1 p.m. and the next day I'd send one at 2 p.m. Test and then look and see when did you get the best results. How many of you understand that? And it doesn't matter what niche you're in. It doesn't matter. This is all completely non-reliant on the niche, meaning it doesn't matter what niche you're in. Your email list is your email list, okay? So when you send your emails, that's when you send your emails. And when people open, that's when they open, okay? So test a couple of times and figure out when is the best time to send your emails, what gets you the most opens and the most clicks, right? And that's when you start sending your emails kind of like that for the rest of the time. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Just looking at some of your questions. Someone said, Daniel said his wife came down and said, I need to shave, and then left. You know, my fiance might agree, but I kind of like looking a little older, so it is what it is. Okay, so let's take a look at something. Autoresponders. What's the best way to set up our autoresponders? Okay, now remember, autoresponders, okay, autoresponders are the emails that automatically go out every single, every day, every other day, however you have them scheduled. So remember that you would have broadcast emails where you're sending to your whole list. Then you would have autoresponder emails that go out at a specific date and time since they got in. How many of you understand that? How many of you understand the difference in an autoresponder and a broadcast email? Let's make sure of that. Okay, couple of people saying no. So let me just show you real fast because I'm going to show you how to set these up. All right, so check this out. When we send this email right here, when we send a newsletter, when we send an email, we are sending it to our entire list at one time. That means if I go in here and I write this email, okay, and I send it, in fact, let's just how about this? We will send an email together. How about that? Watch this. Breaking news. It's almost time for vacation. Watch this. You're actually getting to see, I'm going to send this. All right, it's time for vacation. All right. We know you're already stoked to visit Destin, Florida this year for vacation. We're really excited to have you check out our amazing beaches, emerald green water, and awesome activities. Check out the DestinFlorida.com website now for more vacation information. Our goal is to make your vacation simple, make your vacation fun, affordable, and exciting. We've got some great new articles on the blog, great discounts on condos for your family, and updated news and information on new activities in Destin. We look forward to seeing you soon. All right, so check it out. So I just wrote this email. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Check out the Destin, Florida website, I'm showing you what's happening when you send a broadcast, okay? So take notes. We are sending a broadcast email right now, all right? We're just going to send everybody here. And we'll just link this one because this will be fun. All right, so what's happening here, okay, just so you know, is this email is getting ready to go out to my whole list. So I'm going to show you in just a second. All right, I've written the email. I've got where it's coming from. I've got my it's almost time for Destin vacations. Let's make it very normal. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next step. All right, and when I go to the next step, it's going to come up and it's going to basically tell me to choose who to send it to. So this is what's important. All right, this is what's important. When you send a broadcast email, you are sending an email to everybody on your list, and they're going to get it at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select all of my different lists. Of course, I have my main list way down somewhere in here, right here, that's got the most people on it. Okay, don't even worry about any of this. So you can see I'm going to send this to 72,000 or 77,000 subscribers. We'll hit next. All right, and then I can schedule when I want to send it. Now, let me show you a feature that you may not know exists, okay, but you might like it. You can send this email right this minute. Like I could click send and it would go out, but I don't want to send it at 10 o'clock at night, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit set the delivery date, all right? Now what I'll do is I'm going to tell my email to go out Friday the 26th, all right? And I don't want it to go out at 10 o'clock at night, so I'm going to send it out at, let's say, 10 a.m., all right? And we'll go with 11 a.m. All right, so my email is set to go out at 11 a.m. tomorrow, all right? Then I can just turn off all this stuff. You might not even have these settings in your account, doesn't matter. All right, watch, and I hit publish. Now watch what's going to happen. Congratulations, your message will be sent according to your settings. Here's what just happened. I have now gone in and sent an email, it'll go out in the morning, to every single person on my list. Does everybody understand that that's what just happened? Say yes if you understand what just happened. I know a lot of you said that's a lot of subscribers. I'm going to go through my entire traffic technique for you next week to help you get traffic to build a list like this. But, all right, everybody says, okay, that is a broadcast email, okay? That is an email that everybody's going to get this email at one time tomorrow. It's going out at 10 o'clock to all these people. All right, now, here's what an autoresponder does. It does something a little different, okay? It does something a little different. Watch this. Messages, and then you can see where I have autoresponders, okay? Click this, and let's go to my actual list that I use, which is this one. All right, now I want you to look at this. Autoresponders are messages that go out automatically. You don't have to go in and type those every time you want them to go out. You type them one time, and then GetResponse, SendLane, MailChimp, they all have autoresponders. All GVO, everything has autoresponders. What's going to happen is, if you look, you can set them on this calendar. At least this is how we have it in GetResponse. I mean, it might be different in others, but basically, you see how this says essentially on day one, meaning instantly. When somebody opts in, they get this email instantly. Then 2 days after they have opted into our list, they get this email. And then 4 days after they've opted in, they get this email. And then look, do you see how I do 2 a week? I do 2 emails a week. Look at that. And you can see all the way down the email list. If I can't make it show more. Show me more. There we go. Look at this. I have emails written, okay, to where and then I start, once I get way down here to day 60, so this is a 60-day autoresponder series, I start only sending 1 of these a week, right? So for the first few weeks, I send them, look, week 1, I send 3 emails. Right after you sign up to my list, you get an email. Then 2 days later, you get an email. And then 2 days later, you get an email. And then 2 days later, you get an email. Every other day, right? Then your second week, you start getting an email, off a day, get an email. And then the next week, email, off a day, get an email. Now, what this is doing, okay, I see a lot of you saying, but Anthony, you said send an email every day. Understand something, okay? These are the automatic messages that are going out to your list. All of these days right here where there's no like I'm sending an email, let's just take for example, let's say the people that signed up to my list 2 days ago, they got on my list 2 days ago. Would you agree that they're going to get this email tomorrow? If this is day 2, are they going to get this email, yes or no? Because that's the second day after they've signed up. So if tomorrow is day 2 for somebody, they're automatically getting this email. Doesn't matter what happens, they're getting the email. But I also scheduled a broadcast email for tomorrow. So that means they're actually getting 2 emails tomorrow, right? Yes or no? That's right. They're all getting, they will get 2 emails from me in one day. If tomorrow happens to be day 10 or day 12 or day 17 for certain subscribers, they're going to end up getting 2 emails. So the reason that I don't put an email on every single day on my autoresponder is because I'm sending broadcast emails every day. So what ends up happening is you get essentially a customer is getting emails from me every day, and then on this day they get 2, and then they get 1, and then they get 2. And then after they've been on the list for a long time, they start to only get 2 once a week. See? They only get 2 once a week. And I typically schedule my autoresponder messages, okay? I schedule my autoresponder messages at different times. So you want to write this down. If you are going to send a broadcast email, you're going to send an email every single day to your whole list like we just did. And you're going to send it, let's say you end up finding out that 10 o'clock a.m. works really well. What I would do is set up all of your autoresponder messages to go out at like 3 p.m. You see what I'm saying? You'll always have your broadcast message and your autoresponder messages on different times. Is everybody okay with that? Everybody say yes if you're good with that. Awesome. Very, very good. Very, very good. So it's very important that you do that, because if you do it, then what's it going to do? It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Let me make sure that I got that. I'm trying to make sure I got it set up straight. All right. It's going to basically help you to never be sending 2 emails at one time, but you're still getting to email people twice in a day, right? For instance, every Thursday for my Success Connection, people get an email first thing in the morning, and then you get an email right before the training, right? How many of you are aware of that? Just say yes. All right? And sometimes you get a few more. So that's the way that these things work. One's an autoresponder, one I manually send, okay? So how many of you are clear on the difference in an autoresponder and a broadcast? Autoresponders go out to your list on the days you tell them to go out. So, I mean, maybe only 50 people are getting this. Well, look, check this out. Today, we had 180 new people subscribe to our email list today. All 180 of those people got day 1 autoresponder message today. Nobody else got that message today, just these people. Now tomorrow, those people don't get an email, but they're going to get the broadcast email, okay? So how many of you feel like you've learned a good bit about writing emails and scheduling emails this week? Just say yes if you feel like you've learned a good bit. All right, I'm going to show you one more thing, and I'm going to wrap up and also give you a little hint about the surprise next week. But I'm going to show you something else, okay, that is going to help a lot of you. So all of you have told me you've had a hard time figuring out how to do your free report, okay? Now, I feel like it's not that hard, but I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? You'll want to check out Dropbox.com, okay? Dropbox.com. Have any of you ever been to Dropbox.com? Just say yes or no. It's okay. Some have, some haven't. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can give your free report out. So if you've got a free report that you're trying to give people and you want to send it to them, let's just take a look. Let's say we want to give out a free report, okay, and we want it to be in our autoresponder. We want to write an email, okay, that instantly goes out, and it allows people to download, okay, it allows people to download their free report. All you've got to do is put your free report on Dropbox. Dropbox is free. Look, let me see if I can't sign in. We'll see what we got on here. I tried to do this from home. Yeah. All right, so look, I made a folder on here earlier. See this folder? It says free reports. Hold on. All right, so we got a folder that says free reports. Watch this. You see this little file right here? All right, this file is a 60-day autoresponder series that my copywriter wrote on how to, well, basically for dog training products. Are any of you in the dog training niche? Just say yes or no, that you're trying to do email marketing for dog training. Okay, I see some no, some yes. All right, this is a 60-day autoresponder series, meaning it's 60 emails that I paid, well, I paid $10 an email. So I paid $600 to have this written so that we could send these emails out for dog training, right? If I wanted to give this away for free, I could take this little link, okay, right here, this link right here, and I could just copy it. All right, and all I'd have to do, we can go to share, copy the link, and all I'd have to do is put that link into this email and everybody would get it instantly. How many of you understand that? How many of you see that you can host your free reports on Dropbox for free? I've got a file on there, but you could have that for free. I see a lot of people saying yes. This is a great way to give away your free report without having to spend any money. Okay? Now, I would never give away a 60-day autoresponder for free as a free report. I put one of my files, the guy sent this to me today, and so I had it and I put it on there so I could show you how to do it. Basically, it's just a way to give you that for you to host the free file. So a lot of people had asked me about it. Dropbox is a really, really cool place to do it. So let me ask you a question. Even though not all of you are in the dog training niche, how many of you would love pre-written emails, either in this niche or any niche? Like if I could provide you with maybe 12 or 13 niches or something, I don't know. How many of you would love the dog training emails for free? Yeah, I'm sure you probably would. I did not plan to give away my dog training emails for free because the dog training emails were actually written by our copywriter. It cost me $600 because it's 60 days. Basically what it is it's 60 emails that you can go in and put. Literally, you can set up an autoresponder just like this, put one for day 1, one for day 2, one for day 4, and it literally will take 120 days to get through all the emails. What does that mean? It means if you start building your list and you've already got all these pre-written emails ready to go out, boom, they're just instantly getting marketing, right? I see a lot of people saying that's cool. So this is a brand new, basically a brand new gig that I have that works really, really well. And so gotcha. So a lot of people. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on pre-written emails to try to help you guys with the pre-written emails side of things. Let's see, to have some stuff ready for you. All right. So we got autoresponders set up. We've talked about how to do our free reports. Okay. How to do our free reports. How to give them away. Now, what we are going to go over in workshop number 4 is going to be basically the pinnacle. It's right up here. It's going to be how can we get some traffic so that we can start building our list and start making some money. How many of you are excited about workshop number 4? I see tons of people saying yes. Just say yes if you're excited about workshop number 4. All right, awesome. Very, very good. So here's what I would like for you to do, as we always do. First of all, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the things that you can get for free next week, but also I would love if you would go right here on Facebook. Let's see if I can make this Go all the way over. So go right here on Facebook, or this is the link to my actual page. I don't know why I am crazy clicking that on here. Hold on one second. I'll put it in the chat for you. All right, and I want you to comment. Don't comment just yet. This is going to be where you get on the list. Let's see. To get the free cash today. So we're giving away obviously the free cash. Let me pull up. No, it's freezing up. GoToWebinar is already freezing up because I clicked on it. Let's see if I can't make this page refresh. All right, you should see this video from me right here. I actually filmed this video while I was on my way. I was on my way up to the office, and I said, oh gosh, I might as well do this. So I put this video on here. All I want you to do is leave me comments on this video. Can everybody hear me? Just say yes if you can hear me. Everybody can hear me? Good deal. Okay, I got lots of yeses coming in. Yes, go to Facebook now. Leave me comments right here. This is just how I get feedback from you. That's all this is. You can go to the address that you see, let's see, right here, okay, and leave me comments. So that's where you want to go, right there. It's go.thesc.com/Facebook. You can actually see it in the chat. So if you look in the chat here, we've got the link in there. So it's go.thesc.com/Facebook. This is my Facebook fan page. I'm going to be giving away $100 cash here in just a second. Also, next week, you are going to get access. If you are here, you are going to get access to, well, first of all, I want to, I definitely, the first thing I want to do is I want to thank all of you for being here on Email Domination Workshop number 3. How many of you enjoyed Email Domination Workshop number 3? Just say yes if it was good, right? Lots of people saying it was good. All right. Awesome. I'm really excited about Workshop number 4. Now, next week, when you attend the Success Connection, you are going to get access to your very own Success Connection members only area. Inside of the Success Connection members only area, there will be a few gifts for you. Number 1, there will be an archive of all of our trainings since we started. I don't even know how many that is, but we're close to 52 because we're close to a year now. You'll have that instantly. Okay? Number 2, you're going to get access to something that I really, really, really like, which is an autoresponder series that I'm going to personally write. Okay? I'm going to personally write. I'm actually going to try to live stream this. I'm going to personally write an autoresponder series for you, okay, that's going to allow you to kind of mix and match words to make it work for any kind of niche, okay? So I'm going to write this for you. Number 3, there will be other bonus trainings and things that I will be putting inside of the members area, okay? No cost to you, completely free. It'll just be cool trainings, have access to this. Now, all I need from you is to make sure that you are here every single week, that you're here every Thursday, that you're listening, that you're learning, that you're trying, right? And that you refuse to be negative, and you refuse to say you can't do this, and you refuse to say, oh, it's confusing. If it's confusing now, it'll work itself out. That's how it works, right? But you got to be here every week, and you got to take it all in. And that's why I'm putting together the members only area. You know, we've been doing the Success Connection for almost a year now, and we've never had a members area for people to go in and watch all the archives. The reason I'm doing it is because I want you to be able to see the trainings. I want you to be able to go in and fast forward them and move them and pause them and skip through and all that stuff. Because I really want 2016 to be basically just epic for all of you. So all I need to see is your comments. So let me see if I've got any more comments here on Facebook. I'm looking to get 1,000 this week. All right, if I get 1,000, I got 240. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Come on now. We're giving away $100 cash. I'm giving you cool bonuses. By the way, it cost me $4,000 to build this members area because I didn't just slap it together. It wasn't some crappy, like, just throw it together thing. I hired my designer, okay, who I outsourced, to go in and build something that looks really, really good, okay, to lay it all out, to put it all in. Then don't forget that it costs, just go and check on how much Amazon charges for streaming videos. My Amazon account bill is insane. So when I have 1,000 of you going in and streaming all those videos, it's probably going to cost me $1,000 a month to have those videos in there for you to be able to go watch them. I mean, you can look at that yourself. That's what it costs. So I'm doing it for free. There's no hidden fees for it or anything like that. You get it for free. All I ask is that you use it, and all I ask is that you commit to not missing my Thursday trainings. You can't miss my trainings, because if you miss my trainings, I lose all of my just excitement if I get on here and I don't have 1,000 people on. Like right now, currently, 996 people still on the Success Connection at the slow or lagging or whatever. So my point is keep leaving me feedback. That's why I even filmed a video for you today. Some of you can, that's my bookshelf, that's my home office. It's the other side that you never see. And I filmed a video right before I came up here to my office, right? So that's kind of one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to say, hey, look, we got a gift for you next week. We got all these awesome things for you. So share this, like this, and post comments on this. Give me some ratings. Is it good? But don't just give me a 10. Tell me what you think about it. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. Hopefully not. I see lots and lots of people that say that it really does, that you've enjoyed the Success Connection, which makes me happy. So I'm going to select a $100 winner, okay? But what I want to know is, did I exceed your expectations tonight with the training? Yes or no? Type it in the chat box. Yes or no? And if no, it's okay. You can say no. I just want to see if I did fail. I got, 997 people now. So, I mean, all right, so Elliot, I did not exceed your expectations. Elliot is the only one I see so far. I actually don't see anybody else. Elliot, do you mind typing in the chat box why, what did I miss on here? Like what did I not do a good job of? I'm always interested in feedback from my students, so I'm waiting to see your response. If Elliot, if you could just tell me how I did not exceed your expectations, that would be great. Well, meanwhile, everybody else should be going here to my Facebook fan page while I wait for Elliot. Here, look. There's the website address right there. Go to it. Make sure you see it. Go get to my Facebook page. Leave me comments. I'm looking for Elliot. We should all figure out what did I do that did not exceed Elliot's expectations. This is how I learn, right? Except Elliot is not responding to me. Okay, well, I only see one person, and that was Elliot, that I did not exceed expectations of. So I am guessing that I did a decent enough job. Okay, so I'm going to select our $100 winner. Wait. Okay, Elliot is saying, waiting to see the way you connect the autoresponder to the things that you learned last week. Okay, so last week, what we learned was how to find profitable offers. The way that you connect those profitable offers to your autoresponder is literally by, like I said, you put them in the message and you link to them. So if it's your affiliate link, you put your affiliate link right here in this email. You put your affiliate link in this email. And I showed you how to link the emails. I showed you how to write the emails. I showed you the command lines to use for the emails. The only difference is, instead of promoting my website like I was showing you tonight, you would go and promote your website or your affiliate offers, right? So you should have you should know how to set up an autoresponder. You should know how to write the emails that go in the autoresponder. You should know how to set up the links. I showed you how to do it. Put the links in there. You're light years ahead of everybody else, because now you're going to know how to write emails that convert. And then what's left is literally just building your list, which next week, workshop number 4, we're going to talk all about traffic, right? So now we're kind of tying all of these pieces together, okay? So hopefully that helps everybody, and hopefully that's a fair enough assessment of what we've covered and what we've done. And by the way, we're not finished learning about email marketing. I just kind of deemed this the email domination workshop series, but we're by no means finished with email marketing. We're going to be talking about email marketing every single week, every Thursday night. We're going to break it down, how it works for affiliate marketing, how it works for mobile marketing, literally everything, connecting all the dots and helping everybody, okay? So we got 535 comments. Does anybody need to leave me a comment before I select my winner? If you do, let's make it happen, okay? Lots of people saying this is the best training that you've seen from me. Thank you very much. Remember, comment on this video right here. I can see a ton of you commenting up here, but comment down here. All right, we're going to go through, and I'm going to select one of our winners, and this is what I always do. I just kind of go through here. If you're still on, we will make sure that you are, you can win. I'll call out a name of a winner, and if you're here, you'll be able to win, and if you're not, well, you won't. Let's see. All right, so what I normally do is just kind of scroll all the way down, and then I just let my mouse scroll up, and I pick a winner right through here. So I want to thank you all for your comments. Here, let me just make it a little, try to go up a little more. All right, so we're going to, all right, we're going to, all right, we're going to scroll down here and select our winner. Again, I want to thank you all for being here, because I know the minute I select the winner, everybody bolts. So I want to thank you all for being here. It looks like I'll be coming to you live from my office from now on, because unfortunately for me, my internet at home is too slow, and it seems like tonight did a really good job. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this one more time, because all of you are saying there's tons and tons of people. Yeah, so lots more comments. All right, so here we go. I'm going to select the winner from here, and I tell you what, continue to leave me comments as soon as we get off of here. If you've left your comments in the wrong place, or if you haven't left your comments yet, tell you what I'll do. I'm going to announce the $100 winner right now, and then in an hour, I'm going to come back and I'll just announce another winner right here on the Facebook page. So if you leave me more comments, if you're not there yet, you'll still have a chance to win. So I think that's fair enough. So we'll give away money twice, right? All right, here we go. And we're off. All right, looks like Don Blaylock. Don Blaylock, are you here? Just say yes if you're here. Everybody hang tight. If Don Blaylock's not here, looks like Don is here. Don, can you give me your PayPal email address? Type it in the chat box. PayPal email address, Don. Everybody say congratulations to Don. Don has won the $100 cash prize tonight, but of course we've all won. We've all won for being here, hanging out together, learning, right? So that's obviously the most important thing. Don's saying, thanks, dude. Absolutely, Don. I just need your PayPal email address in the chat box. I have to be able to pay you. It is important. It is important for my integrity to be able to pay. And then to go on there and say paid, and then you can come back and say thanks. That way people realize I actually do give away the money. These are important things. There we go. Don, I got your email address there, so if you'll hold tight, I'm going to actually PayPal you right now while we're live streaming online from Morrison Publishing headquarters, which is always so much fun considering this is the only time it's ever happened. So you are all witnessing a first, the first time I've ever streamed live from my actual office. I almost don't even know what to think about myself right now, being on here at my office. But one thing that is very, very important is that you guys all make sure you are here next week. In fact, how many of you are going to commit to being here next week? Just say yes in the chat box for me. If you are committed to being here next week and not missing what I think is probably going to be the best training that we put together. We're going to go over a cool little strategy that I've been working on for traffic. free traffic, by the way. Let's see, webinar winner. And not only are we going to do that, but we're also going to get our access to our Success Connection members only area. You'll get that because you're here, right? And then also we've got a really good training and there's tons of stuff that's coming up next week that I've really worked hard on. Don, you should have your $100. So I'm just going to, I can't leave a comment because I'm not logged in. But Don, you have your $100, so you should be good to go. Looks like we're up to 704. If we get to 1,000 comments tonight, I'm probably just going to give away a couple $100. So I'm always looking to try to beat Adrian, and sometimes he gets 800 comments. So I need 1,000. All right, that's the way it goes. So look, this is my Facebook address. This is where we want you to leave the comments. Here, I can move this over. Just like that. All right. And remember to make sure you're here. Sibling rivalry. You know it. You know it. Look, I've enjoyed spending an hour and a half with you guys on Thursday night. It's always a lot of fun. It's fun for me. It's exciting for me. It's a break from the monotony of life, and it just gives me a good feeling going into the weekend, knowing that I've done my part, be it large or small, to help all of you have success. And I guarantee I'll keep doing it every Thursday night as long as you appreciate it, you're excited, you're engaged, you leave me comments, and you keep showing up. So I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a phenomenal weekend, have a safe weekend, but have a phenomenal and fun and rewarding weekend. I look forward to seeing you all back here next week, same place, same time, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, Success Connection. I got lots of awesome stuff for you next week. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think all of you are going to have a blast. So make sure you set some alarms, set some reminders. If you're ever not going to miss, next week is the week to not miss. That's when we wrap up this email domination, and we have a few really good gifts for you guys. All right. So I want to thank you all for being here. Have a great weekend. Leave me comments. Go where you see on the screen, and I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. All right. Take care, everybody.